Shalom, everyone. I hope that you're doing fantastic. Thanks for joining for a daily reading for the 28th of May. If you're new, welcome. I could come across religious, but I'm not. But I'm really bold. I do use living language. I read my cards maybe a little different than others. I don't put the spirit in a box. I believe there's only one way, and my God is Yah. And anyway, if you don't like the truth or boldness or living language, then I won't be the channel for you. Thank you for stopping by. But if you choose to stay, welcome, welcome, welcome. And those of you who are returning, I appreciate you all so much. Thank you for being a part of this channel. I mean, this channel didn't even exist without both of us connecting. And so thank you for allowing me to be a part of your journey and you being a part of mine. It's been quite the experience. And it's been a lot of things to me, but thank you so much for being a part of this channel. And those of you who have a birthday today, happy birthday. And those of you who have an anniversary, happy anniversary. So let's see what the Divine wants to bring out. He's already got one coming out here. I'll flip it over in just a second. I just thank you, sweet Divine, of truth and understanding, wisdom, knowledge. What do you want to speak to us about today? What's the truth of the matter? What's the wisdom? How do we come up higher? So we got the star energy, the pay, flipping over. We had that come out last night. A lot of Aquarian energy coming out. Okay, the mem is at the bottom. That's a sea of people. We know a lot of stuff's going on right now. The Divine said yesterday that there was an issue. Okay, and there really is. Oh my gosh. Look, there is an issue. Just turn your television on, you'll catch the latest thing that just happened, and it's horrible. Okay, it's just really horrible. We got people in authority doing horrible things to people, and the Divine's been addressing it, and they're getting. Look, the world's being judged in kind of strange ways. People really need to protect themselves. Okay, so we got both the Tower and the star energy. Back to back, the 16th and the 17th letter, the I'm and the pay. And the pay is your mouth. You pay what you say, and that's the truth. Our whole way on our journey. Eating, meditating, blowing, speaking, understanding, listening. This is what the Divine gave us for daily reads as well. We had a lot of energies of using wisdom today. People watching and seeing and understanding and looking through windows. And look, the Tower normally is a building on fire. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. Look, the things are taking place in the earth, and people get the proud, and because of the proud, you let the other pride. The other people get proud, and the Divine is going to let them duke it out because he's judging the land. He really is. Okay, and look, it's a proud house. The Divine is allowing us to understand what age, the zodiac age, that we're moving into, the Aquarian age, where the proud is, where the knowledge is, okay? But the true prosperous people that will come out of that will be those who will humble themselves, and then the Divine will bring you up, okay? You and I, look, you see somebody proud, and you try to, humbly say something. This is about speaking. This is social stuff. This house goes back to social, house of friends, okay, family. It can be such a detached house at the same time. It can be something beautiful to shine somewhere. But we find Lucifer energy in the Hebrew with fallen entities and things in the earth, and we knew that the stars would fall to the earth and things like that have been written, and that has a lot of metaphors and stuff, and we won't get into all that. At the same time, you and I are here to shine in a way that's either positive or negative. Who are we? Because it really shows the eye, the pictograph of the eye watching. And then we got the mouth. So we got the eye gate and the mouth gate today. And we got a great big understanding and a great big way, because this is a genius mind. But at the same time, in the negative, this is somebody who's like, oh my God, you're so freaking far out there. I don't even know what, and what, you're weird type of energy in the negative. Go read about it. It's the truth. And things are being influenced by the zodiac. I just reading in Job today where it was talking about Arcturus and the Pleiades and all that kind of stuff. And we've been seeing a lot of the bear, and Arcturus is in the constellation, the bear. I guess that's how you pronounce that, say it. Anyway, there's things that are influenced in this realm from that zodiac, and if we don't have knowledge of it, know how to navigate through it, we're in big trouble. Okay, because the proud likes to lift itself up because that's where the snake is. And we're supposed to be higher than that, but yet not be prideful in it. And so people's mouth is blowing out and saying things, and buildings are catching on fire, and people killing people in their pride, and the divine just letting them duke it out. Okay, you got burden on yourself. He said, I'm going to turn them against one another. And that's exactly what's taking place. Okay, it's huge. The divine said there's a huge issue. It's huge. This is huge. Towers are huge. Things go all over the world. It's huge. So the PA. The PA. The PA. Anyway, the paw. Okay, well, paw, that's fathers, grandpa, that's grandparents. Actually, this energy would take us back to generational things. It's considered to be the father of the Saturn energy. Okay, Uranus represents the father of Saturn. So that just lets us know that there's generational things. Obviously, there's passed down from generation to generation, things that have taken place, okay? And we were told that, you know, we'd wake up one day and know things and why they're happening, and things that have been sown in the bosom of a person, and what we do today, our children tomorrow is going to pay. It's a seed. This is slow energy. We know, okay, if we're going to look at that, that goes right back to Saturn, the devil energy. That's Father Time. Well, then this is Grandpa Time. Long stuff going on. Taken to build a huge tower up. Let's see what the word, though, that the divine's bringing out here. Okay, in the dictionary, this word means to shine. Okay, well, that's what star energy is found here, for one thing. But it means brightness, obviously, but it means scream. Well, when the tower comes down and somebody get an aha moment, and there is some type of paradigm shift, there's some type of screaming going on here. Somebody's screaming at what they look at. Somebody's screaming at what's being said. Okay, somebody's screaming today at something that's shining bright and that can be seen. Okay, fire energy can be found here. The sun right now is also in a place where air is found, the lower mind of something. And then this is a genius mind energy. And we've got Lucifer, a falling entity. For some people, a scream is here. Somebody's screaming. Well, the divine said there's an issue. Look, overall energy would take us back to the devil energy. Okay, or it takes us back to making choices with people that are supposed to be in our life, and we're gonna humble this up, and we're gonna stand up straight and walk right. And the divine will bless. Actually, I just did a reading for today. I didn't just do it. I did it last night, but it's uploaded for today. And the divine showed beautiful energy, but there's a lot of fire. There's a lot of fire. Talk about brightness and shining things that, you know, causing a scream. People going into the fire in many different ways than what we could ever imagine. Okay, because of generational things. Okay, it's huge. There's a huge issue here. Okay, so people need to watch their eyes today. What you're watching, what you and I are seeing, what we're perceiving. Okay, what we're looking at. How we're understanding, getting, in all our getting, we need to get understanding. The divine bring out something here, because we could scream today if we don't. The divine likes to show us things in advance so that we can bypass something. He goes, here it is, but you got a choice. So here it is, here's the knowledge, but you got a choice. You go this way or this way, but I'm telling you this way, but you got a choice. And that's how the divine is. Okay, got to learn his ways. They're higher than ours, is higher stuff. Okay, got to learn from the true grandpa, or the ancient of days, the one running the universe, who's got secrets, okay, that he can allow us to have understanding so we can bypass the screaming today, okay? And somebody dealing with eyes, and somebody's got eye issues today. And I'll send you love and light, okay? I used to work in ophthalmology. I've seen some things. And so watch your children, what, you know, products and things like that getting out of the eye. Also things around the mouth and that can be eaten and things like that, because they're screaming here. Okay, the word the other direction is cover, and it goes to a wing, but it's describing the wing of a bird that gives the flight. Look, our country is an eagle. Okay, We got a lot of stuff going on in our country, all over the world, but this is talking about a wing like a bird, though. Also flying then, because this is aviation energy, this energy can go back to. So look, you just need to listen to your intuition. If the divine says for whatever reason don't go somewhere, don't do something, or you don't go on a travel trip, or don't, obviously that right now is an issue anyway, but at the same time he's giving us a word here, people, in this living language, and he don't lie to us, so take heed. Somebody could see something today where airplane stuff, or you're dealing with past things that's taken place like that. Look, we got the tower here, and oftentimes the divine will bring the tower energy from 9/11 here. Okay, still people still dealing with stuff, and we're talking about past things and things being passed down, and a seed being taken, and sin growing, and now it's harvest time. Some people are paying for some of the things that have taken place in our country, even from our government. Okay, from leadership, because it go back to leadership energy then. Okay, the divine God going to just bring it on out. There's a branch here, okay, within situations, buildings, and businesses, and things that are being said and negotiated and looked at, and this and that, and there's a shadow here in this section. There's also being tired. People are tired. Aren't you tired? Aren't you tired blowing out your mouth and listen to people who are proud, and you're under them, and it's just like, oh my God. The divine's fixing to knock them down and take them out. He's literally doing a U-turn on some things and turning some people inside out and upside down, and putting other people. He's setting up his government right now. People, we got to see these things take place, because it's just part of the process of reaping and sowing, cause and effect. What they call karma. This would be real karmic energy then. It is. It's jolts and stuff just like that. Talk about screaming. Okay, and people being tired and fatigued and weary and all that kind of stuff because of crap, because of the proud energy. And if we don't take care of it, look, we got energy on one of my readings yesterday, long-term stuff. And we know this is going to go long-term, because people are going to go in the fire, and they're going to burn, and they're going to scream forever if they don't straighten up, because the divine says, I hate a haughty look. He hates it. It's an issue with the divine. He's bringing it out here, and he's tired of it. People are thirsty. This goes back to a tire. A T-I-R-E, traveling. Yes, flying and things like that. This goes back to counsel. What would be swords? You go live by the sword, you're going to freaking die by the sword, because this is really detached energy in the negative. Talk about screaming. Well, the divine goes and make them scream. Now feel it. Even though the soulless, it's going to make them feel something here. Counselor. This is a determined energy of something. And when the divine is determined, people, get out of his way. This is horrible. Somebody got a real big plank in their eye. Let's go back to a plank. And what are we told? Oh, you're going to sit there and judge somebody, but you don't even look at the plank in your own eye. We got to. This is the proud. Yeah, but it's just about me. You hurt me. It's an issue, and the divine says, like poking me in the eyeball. You go, I'm getting up now. Move out of the way, because there's going to be some screaming today for the proud. Again, there's a huge issue here. There's a decision making, okay? He's making his case, because he's in the judgment, and people are watching people be judged in prison doors within their home. There's a big judging going on, and the counselor is standing up today to close this case out, to bring the proud down, make them scream, okay, poking them in the eyeball, and doing things that they want to talk out of their mouth. He's going to then make them give a great big scream and blow out. That's exactly what he's doing here. Let's see what he. Oh my goodness! Thank you, divine, for these messages, because they keep us in line. He has to. If this is long term, and we're going into the procession of knowing a thing, and we're going into the house of the proud, then this is your time to either shine and reign in the upright way, or you're just going to live stooped down under the divine. He's watching things now in this house. This is Grandpa's house, okay? That type of stuff. The Ancient of Days, he said, you go back to the ancient old ways. Well, here we are. It's a pay. There's Pepe is here, okay? Kind of energy. The wise, but not in our own eyes. The Divine's got an issue with that, guys. This is about respecting, and people have lost their respect about what they say, what they're doing, how they're looking at things, how they're perceiving, and thinking that they're God. They're not God. Okay, we got the Hangman coming out here. Well, these two houses have been coming out, and they are connected to one another in the zodiac. We are leaving the church age, the sacrifice age, the fish age, the slippery stuff. Okay, and the Divine's bringing out words like screaming today. Okay, in the eye gates and the ear gates. And we're not lifting up our heads. O ye gates, be ye lifted up, you everlasting doors. Okay, these are the eye gate, the door gates, the gates. And if we're not having the ShAhH gates, which is a Hebrew, I'm going to talk about this channel. The Divine had put this channel to have the gates be open because he's coming in to do a great thing for us to understand. And for some people, it's going to be a big screaming because they're going to get an understanding. They're not as high and mighty as they think they are. The Divine says that ShAhH in the Hebrew represents the shepherd's delight. And he's watching the destroyer who wants to destroy you and make you a fright and scream. He said, I'm going to attack them as soon as they try to. I'm going to give them a jolt. See, they've been on chains. They've been on chains within sacrificial things and confusion and won't let go. And the Divine's going to make them scream. This is a prison card. The wicked energy is going to prison in a very spiritual way. We've got to have discernment. This is about discernment. This is about being creative. This is to, like, really be from the top to the bottom, understanding a genius mind being flipped around and really getting the discernment, but then being able to get off of the chain. Last night I did the reading for today, and a reading that got uploaded last night. One of them, it may have been the daily reading, I don't remember, but in this deck, it's the sword of truth that breaks away the chain. Okay, and somebody been crying and screaming because they've been on a chain, want to release, but because of leadership and pride and ego and the things going on in the country and all that kind of stuff that keep people chained up, the Divine said, I'm standing up now. I'm giving a jolt. Okay, because there's some fallen entities. The star, Lucifer, has fallen to the earth and has chained people up, and the Divine's getting up because the Divine got poked in the eye. So I don't think so. He's tired of it. The word was tired, fatigue. Okay? Somebody is tired. So we got the Hangman energies here, and that will go back to poisons, the mouth, the eyes. Watch your little ones today. Okay? The Divine cares for us. And just like we're talking about grandparent energy, if you're a good grandparent, you'll watch them babies. Okay, and so we do have energies like that coming out here. So we got the children. Yes, just jumped out. And the Ten of Pentacles. Home. Commitments. Okay, look, this is about inheritances and a casket. And we got children here. Listen, you better be careful. Scream. That would make you scream. Your babies. Okay? Large sums of money and things like that today. We've got fires. Like I said, the tower normally is big ball fire. I just turned on the news this morning and seen some really horrific things that are going on in the country, and it's huge. And it is making people scream, and it's all coming because of prideful things, generational things, okay? So we've got the past and forgiveness and opening up the chest, or getting poked in the eye and screaming, and then we're not blessed. We're on the chain. What are we doing today? Is there confusion? There's many options. What's the confusion about? People, what's the confusion about? The Divine's like, that's what the proud does. Is the Divine's like, here's the answer. Well, something's wrong. Something's wrong if this much confusion, that somebody's got nostalgia and many options, and they're in, debauchery. Then this can be a card of debauchery. Well, that's the proud. Jeez, my God. Waiting on stuff, negotiation. Okay, the basket is here. Is there a snake in the basket? Somebody been really creative with stuff where pentacles are concerned, and that's why they're on the chain, because of what they've learned. This is about learning. Yes, I've often said this on this channel. We get it. Those of you who see those videos, how many times are we going to get this, guys? The chest being open and somebody holding the chest. The miser, somebody has been a miser. That's why there's prison here, okay? And there is no rest, okay? But somebody's tired, though. They are tired, though. Because there is, look, if you're going to stand in wickedness, because the divine says, I hate a haughty look, that's the proud. If you're going to, like he says, the wicked have no rest. They're tired. But they just can't give it up. They just sit there in nostalgia. They want to return. They need to return. They've just been back and forth, back and forth. I got many options, many confusions. Things have taken place. I've stole things. There's a snake in my basket. And there's a scream today. There's a scream for this wickedness. Yes, there's fire coming to the earth. He already said it. He already said it. There's a new inspiration, though, here. If you can get off the chain and make the correct decision. The other reading for the 28th was somebody made the correct decision. We had all kinds of beauty come out. And it will be beheld. It will be seen. There will be a scream. Is the scream going to be a beautiful scream, or is it going to be sad? Because we do have forgiveness here. And if you can forgive and get off the chain, the divine's got something beautiful to give in exchange. Really. There's an exchange. Marriages, commitments, hospitals, mentors, teachers, your morals, your ethics, okay? There's a higher power at play. Absolutely. Okay, yes, absolutely. And back and forth, back and forth. And there's gold at the end of that rainbow, and it's over the top of somebody's head because they look, somebody has stolen a lot of things. And it's known what's been said. Okay? At the same time, something's been hidden. Let's go back to hiding things. Water can take something down and hide it. The player. Well, we already know that. So anyway, basically, the divine just bringing this out. Take the information, what he said. And if you've been on a chain, just sitting there pouting, it's time to open up now. Okay, the chest is open. So you're going to open it or close it, or you're just going to sit there in nostalgia. The children need to be watched today in a very big way. We got cups here, okay? And like I said, this goes back to poisons and things like that. Just watch what they're around, what they're, touching their hands and getting in their eyes and stuff like that, okay? Because they're really fast energy in and out that you may have to, this is a departure. You have to be real hasty and jump in your car and go to the, whatever. If the divine's just showing energy around some people today, you need to be more mindful about it. You need to be aware. This would be about being aware of something, okay? So anyway, there's decisions for some of you all to return and to forgive and to get off the chain and get out of confusion. And if you do, there's a beautiful spark here. This will go back to fortune. We got a lot of fortune showing itself here. A lot of physical stuff here in hospitals and people that need to make a decision about, prison as well. Counselors are found here. All kinds of stuff came out for us today to take a look at. So just sit with it. Do what the divine says to do. Because if we don't, we're going to pay what we say. We're going to scream. Okay? And people are tired of things. Okay? There's a lot of nostalgia here. It's time to return, like the divine said. Or you burn. Okay? Shalom.